So first, the credit report fee, unfortunately, is going up again, starting February 1st. The hard pull is $106 per report. So if it's single person, it's going to be $106. If it's married couple, another $106. But if it's husband or father and the son applying, then we have to pull the report twice. It'll be $212. Okay, let's put that in mind. Soft pull is $73. So the cost effective, the cheap one is not available anymore. However, we will update the ERP, and if you have consultative hours in the month of January and end up pulling the report on February, please let Gia know. We'll do the numbers internally, so we'll give you the cash back. So let's say you introduced your buyer, the credit report fee was $80 and ended up pulling for $106. The company will refund you the $26 difference. Just let us know. Please leave a comment in the ERP. Second, as you have seen, the 10-year Treasury bond is still above 4.5. Let's educate ourselves and the realtors 2-1 buy down again. This was available about 2.5 years ago when we had a 7%, high 7s, low 8s. Let's recap. When we have a $500,000 loan, when the qualifying rate is 7%, as long as we can give or be ready with seller credit of $7,890, we'll be able to give a monthly payment of these two. 1-0 buy down is good for first 12 months. 2-1 buy down is good for 2% reduction on the first 12 months, 1% reduction on the month 13 through month 24. Let's keep that in mind. If you have any questions, go to Google Drive. There is a 2-1 buy down, 1-0 buy down calculator as well. But if you don't have an access, please leave a comment in the group chat or DM me, then I'll send you the link. Third, 1099 applicants usually required a 2-year employment history, self-employment history. This on the right hand is the regular one that we all know. When there is a business expenses, when the bank statements or tax returns or any places show a deduction of the wages, compensation of officers, then we have to wait for 2 years. But if it's like loan officers like you and I, realtors like our partners, whom do not file their expense factors, can utilize it right away. If they become a self-employed receiving 1099 6 months before and receive a 1099 of $100,000, they can apply using this up to 90% loan to value ratio. Freelancers, contractors, gig workers, Eddie musicians, movie guys, they all work. Okay? So let's use this as a tool. This is part of a full doc, just like a P&L or alternative, written VOE loans. So let's put that in mind when you consult. If we pass the mark of March 1st, they may require a tax transcript. So if you have any XYZs, let's plan them ahead so they can apply before that date. So we don't have to wait for that transcript to come back. And I want to share our mindset for 2025, that I'm seeing all these facts that we've been discussing for last year, making more money, being presentable to our partners and our clients, and be available to answer any emails or phone calls. It's fact. We all know it, but our mindset, our energy is based on our facts. We would have focused all of our faith and energy into the facts so we can move on. But surprisingly, there were times that we were feeding our feelings energy and we were driving into that opposite direction. Our thoughts, our analysis, emotions, our circumstances come before. Surprisingly, those dynamic change is impacting ourselves too. It's changing the fact. We know where to go, but we worry about our current circumstances first, so that the priorities change. So we ended up not focusing or not doing what we have to do as a salesperson. So I wanted to share this image with you. and have a moment of silence. Think of it throughout the week. Which direction are you putting your energy and time into? Are you putting into the facts? Are you focusing on these, possibilities, or are you blocking yourself from your own thoughts, from your analysis, emotions, or circumstances? We are all smart. There's a reason why we are working together right now. And because of our success, because of our whom we're being, it's really difficult to let go ourselves and be adaptable to all these changes and new norms. President is changed. The new tariff is going to come in, which relate to all these, shipment that's happening. Q1 shipment is going to be awful. Q4 last year shipment was awful, and it's going to lead into the negative chronicle cycle. If you have any clients doing import-export business right now, you're going to hear so much of negative feedbacks. But knowingly that's coming in the way, and government mandating people to go in, our commercial market will rise again. Number of vacancy will be filled in, not within a week or two. Amazon, who declared to go back to work 5 days, is having a hard time looking for offices right now. So only 50% of employees went back. They're still working from home. Not that because they don't want to go back, there's no places to go back, because commercial builders, building owners are converting their business office use buildings into residential buildings. Permits has been changed. So they can't even open up anymore. Surprising things are happening. New things are happening. So what are we going to do? We will agree to learn the new norms, new guidances, new updates, and focus on these factual data and move on. Let's put our faith and energy and time into what makes us better, what promotes better, into better findings and betterment. Do you have any questions? If not, who doesn't have the MBS Live access? All of you? Freddie, do you have MBS Live access right now?
No, I don't think I do. I was about to say that. I'm going to double check with Brenda.
Got it. Okay. I was sharing MBS Highway as well last year, but MBS Highway is not as good as I thought. It has like rent versus homeowner calculator, before and after calculator, but we copied and pasted and made all into our Google Drive. So let's just focus on the MBS Live. And the problem with MBS Live, guys, is when a multiple users log in, the most recent user will kick out the existing users. So don't be shocked when you get kicked out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Thank you for your time today. Have a great week, and let's see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Bye, Peter. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.